Alrighty, guys. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Mr. Carl Heintz. Look familiar, Carl? Yes. I think it would. Except we got something a little different here, okay? You can see the front of this thing. Okay, Carl sent this in actually, and he wanted a Demon Dual Nand. So I was like, alright. Now mine only came with a 20 gig drive. He didn't want all the flash and flare and everything else. He's just going to be using it for transferring games, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so he's a minimalist, okay, with a demon. Anyway, all right, so I got this thing and I took it all apart, okay, and he told me that someone did a fan mod on it, and well, the way they did it wasn't really a good idea, all right, because this was the fan mod that they did. And we have a tampon string that happens to be like yay long. You'll notice where it's pinched right here. Now, why is it pinched right there? Well, you see, they tied the two together so it would go full on 12 volt. And then they tied it to the underside of the motherboard, which is, it's okay. But not when you pinch it between the frame, the chassis, I should say, and the motherboard edge. Because there's a copper strip that runs around the motherboard edge that happens to be a ground. You're putting 12 volts up against the chassis and the edge of the motherboard, which gets bolted down. That's why it's a wonder that this thing did not melt, and you wound up smoking the thing. It's like, all right, so yes, these are the stock fan, just they did a 12 volt fan mod. So I did my own that doesn't require it being put through the chassis hole up against the frame, okay, and getting pinched. Okay? It's the last thing I want to be done. So I did the fan mod for him, put it back the way it was, and used a different fan, okay, because I wasn't about to use that thing. Alright, so we did that. Okay? Then we installed a Demon Dual Nand. Then we went ahead and we installed a coolrunner rev.c. RGH 1.2. Hey, Antonio, what's happening, man? Good to see you, brother. And we put it all together. Okay? Now, in the end result, here we are. Now, this was a big block, okay? Now, the Demon Dual Nand is actually a small block. So, what I did was I built a Nand from scratch. I never touched the original Nand. Okay, and I got the DVD key using my USB Pro, so then that way I never touched the retail Nand at all. Okay? So I built the Nand from scratch, wrote it to the Demon, and then I used the patched bin, which of course I included on his hard drive with the limited space that I had. So he's got the actual original patch. He has the original Nand, the original patched bin Nand. Okay, so anyway, and then of course, I went ahead, I used Simple Nand Flasher and also downloaded so he has a copy of it. Okay, so just in case. Alright? We put that all on there. Alright, now, Carl. Alright. This is the control panel on the Demon, okay? Now you can go ahead and you can get a USB and you can get JRunner software and you can plug this puppy right on in and you can read and write the Nand because it'll go in just like that, right in there. Okay? So, now, the hacked image, when you press this button, those blue lights that come on right there, well, that means that you're in the RGH mode, okay? Now, we'll press it again. We're in the standard stock retail console. All right, now, what I did was I got a wireless adapter on there, as you can see. And I'll tell you what, we're going to boot up the stock side first. All right? So here we go. All right, now, it's gonna go ahead, it's going to boot, as you can see, retail. All right, and there we are. I'm going to sync up the controller right here. Okay, and we should be up and on live. If it has the gumption to do it. Sometimes Microsoft does, sometimes it don't. I love the spinning wheel of death, just driving me crazy. Actually, it's loading your profile right now. Your hard drive is very slow, man. Then again, you only have like 500 meg free or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. Whatever it is, anyway. So, it's taking a minute. It'll be okay. Don't worry. It'll go. Yep. There we go. Good. It's loading your background. There you are. Alright, and there you are, and you're up and you're on live, of course, okay? And you're signed in. Oh, look, you have friends. Maybe we need to get on the hacked image side and actually screw with them. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Okay, but anyway, there you are. You're up, you're on Chef Boyardee. Okay. And Dr. Doomy. Doomy! Lord Trump. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, your retail side has been unscathed. You know, everything cool. Alright, so pretty much you're all good to go. Stock standard guide, which you can see. Okay, life is grand. Alright, so that's your stock side. Alright, now we're going to shut this down. Okay, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you the hacked image side. Okay, so we will go ahead. We will engage the hack side. All right, and this is RGH 1.2. So it's going to boot as fast as the retail did. Okay, so as you can see, all right, and that's RGH 1.2. Boots like a beast. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set you up there, and then we will see the hacked image side, and I have some toys on here for you to play with, okay? Since you did this minimalistically, all right, first of all, I put a fresh KV on here for you. All right, so, you know, you don't have to worry about that. And also, by the way, this one here, this dual Nand is bulletproof. You can even remove the KV from the hard drive, and you're not going to kill it, because why? I built the Nand from scratch. So I never touched your retail side. So it doesn't even know what the retail side is, the retail KV or anything. There is no way to get this thing banned. I mean, unless you do something incredibly stupid, okay? So, there you go. So, you're up on Alliance Live. There you are. Hello again, Kyle Heintz. You're on Alliance Live. You're calling at 30 reserve days left. Got it good. Okay? Pass the sign in, and there you are. There's all your characters, okay, that are on the hard drive. And we'll skip the sign in, because we don't need to sign in. All right, we know that it's working. We know that it's live. We know that everything is good. And there you are on live, okay? Now, I'm going to hit the guide button. As you can see, the guide is a little bit different than what you're used to, okay? And also, if you have BO2 and all that crap, all right, you can easily, this has cheats on it. The server does. They're off hosts, okay? D-pad left to open it, and then X to select, B to back out, and then, D-pad left to close it. Pretty easy, okay? So when you run those games, you can run these cheats on it, okay? Whatever you put on here, it's cool, all right? So anyway, there you are, all right? Now, what I'm going to do here is, because you wanted minimalistic, I was like, okay, you got it. So, my games. How to get to the hard drive, okay? Well, there's a little program called FX Menu, okay? Just like XEX Menu, except it's FX Menu, okay? It's a lot lighter of a client, and it's only 15 meg versus the 121 or whatever the hell it is for XEX Menu, okay? So it saves space. That's why I did it. So we'll hit FX Menu, all right? And just to show you it is RGH, of course, it's going to run it, okay? Now, we'll bypass the sign-in, and there we are at FX Menu. Okay, there's your hard drive, okay? And as you can see, I put Dashlaunch on there for you. Okay, there's the Alliance XEX, JRPC Inning, JRPC2 XEX, your KB.bin that I put on there for you, so that way you can get online, because the name that I used, of course, is banned, okay? So, what the hell, okay? Your launch initialization file, XBDM. Okay, leave that on there, and leave that in plugin 1, please. If you want to connect to this thing with Neighborhood or FTP, you can, okay? It all works, all right? Dashlaunch, okay? Look, we'll open up Dashlaunch, default XEX. You'll run Dashlaunch. There you are, okay? Now, your plugins are already set, as you can see, all right? And, just a minimalist plugin setup, easy peasy. Network settings. If you become disconnected from LiveBlock and LiveStorm, from Xbox Live, you become disconnected from it, on the server side of it, on the RGH side, go here and make sure that these two are not green, like that, okay? Make sure they're red, okay? Because that's a block for it, all right? Now, like I said, everything running, we're going to go ahead, I'll set up the configurator for you too, all right? Which is down here. Let's see here, yep, there it is. All right, so we'll turn on the FTP server, FTP 421, good. So that way, if you have to like FTP into it, You just type in the, Xbox for the login, Xbox for the password, port 21. Okay? Really easy. Okay? So there you go. All right? And, oh yeah, Fahrenheit. Yeah, we'll turn that. Okay? Then we'll save the settings, hit RB, bring it down to HCD, hit X to save it, and back out of it, and now it'll go back to the stock dashboard. Okay? As you can see. Alright? Now, and there you are. Alright? Pretty easy, right? Okay? Now, alright. With this thing also, like I said, if you're going to be transferring games, and all that kind of good stuff, it's no big deal. You have an external hard drive, you can put that in here, it will see it, you can use FSD menu, you can download any dashboard that you want and put it on here and it'll run, okay? So, there you go, alright? So anyway, alright, number 1, we fixed the crazy thing, okay, with the fan. Number 2, we installed the daemon. Number 3, we went ahead and we put in a cool runner before we timed it, okay? Then we put our Dashlaunch in and all that kind of good stuff, and pretty much you're good to go, bro. So listen, like I said, I want to thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Oh, Matt, you're on break at work, huh? Oh, thanks, Matt. Yeah, it's a decent console. Like I said, he's got a 20 gig hard drive though, and he's got external drives or whatever. Who the heck knows what he's gonna do with this thing? I don't know. But anyway, Carl, like I said, it's bulletproof though, man. So you don't have to worry about keeping a KV on the hard drive, okay? If you don't want to or whatever. Doesn't matter. You're not going to kill it, okay? You're not going to ban it. You're not going to do anything like that, okay? And as far as boot time is concerned, you saw how fast it booted, right? Okay. A lot of people, what they'll do is, they'll boot it up once or twice or whatever, and it just shows it booting like okay or whatever, and that's it. All right. What about the third and fourth boot? Okay, or fifth boot or sixth boot? Okay. So, tell you what. Here we go. We'll turn it off. We'll turn it right back on. Let's see if it boots real quick. Okay? Yeah, it boots real quick. Okay? That's one. We'll turn it off. We'll turn it back on. Now, normally RGHs, they don't like this crap because it messes with the SMC. We'll boot it up again. Okay? Yep. What do you think, huh? Not bad. Under 5 seconds. Well, actually 4.95. Okay? We'll turn it off again. We can do this all day. Yep, there you go. Speaks for itself. Turn it off again. That's 3. That's 4. Okay, now. Alright, you saw how fast it booted, right? Now, here's the retail side, okay? Swap that and we'll boot it. Can you tell the difference? I sure as hell can't. So anyway. I love that. My buddy owes me something. Dig into that TU, buddy. Dig into that TU. Anyway. See, he would bet that my monitor would screw it up somehow. I told him, I was like, it doesn't happen on the patch. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Okay. Start digging. You better get that IDA. Anyway. Right now he's sitting there going, son of a bitch. Anyway, listen, Carl. Should he put it again? Listen, thanks so much for your business, man. I greatly appreciate it, okay? I hope that you like it. We're going to ship it off tomorrow. Lorraine will have a tracking number for you by tomorrow evening. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks again for hanging with me. I greatly appreciate it, okay? You guys are awesome, man. I love you guys. Like I said, it wouldn't be the same if I didn't see my buddies hanging out here with me and everything. So I greatly appreciate all of you, all right? And much love. Stay safe. Be safe, all right? And you'll have a good one. I'm going to holler at you later. I got a skedaddle. I got quite a few more consoles to build, okay? And, yeah, selling more. Anyway, you'll have a good one. Holler at you later, guys.